Welcome to a TV20 News Break. I'm Dan Monroe. The Cleveland Division of Police celebrated a new class of leaders in the City Hall Rotunda. Mayor Justin Bibb was there, commemorating the officers for their hard work. TV20's Alex Victerna has more.
Well done is better than well said. And being a leader in a police department is a very tough job. But your commitment to serve in our leadership ranks shows that you truly believe in the values of hard work, the values of trust, and the values of being true public servants.
Select officers and their families were invited to the City Hall Rotunda as they were promoted to the ranks of captain, lieutenant, and sergeant.
Captains are expected to provide the leadership needed for accomplishing the goals and mission of the division. Lieutenants are responsible for planning, coordinating, and reviewing the work of officers under their command while evaluating the effectiveness and efficiency of their work. Sergeants interpret, convey, and ensure implementation of the division's policies and directives coming from the Chief of Police.
Mayor Justin Bibb presented the oath of office to the officers, welcoming them into a new chapter of their public service careers.
And that I will faithfully, honestly, and impartially discharge the duties of, say specific rank, to the City of Cleveland, State of Ohio, during my continuance in said office. Congratulations.
Members of the Public Safety Force and the Cleveland City Council congratulated the officers for their continued dedication to protecting the City of Cleveland.
So as Cleveland City Council, we'd like to thank you and just congratulations to you and your family. This has to be one of the proudest moments to see all of you excel to the ranks of leadership in the Cleveland Division of Police.
I know the sacrifices that you go through, tremendous strain, tremendous pressure, but we're in this together. We're a family. We're Cleveland strong, and we need to remain strong and support our men and women in blue.
The decisions you make in your burgeoning leadership roles will steer the division of police into the future. You will mold and be an example to new young officers. You will be a guardian of community trust as you oversee services to the community and exercise accountability, correction, and mentorship to your fellow officers and subordinates.
Before you are a leader, success is all about growing yourself. When you become a leader, success is all about growing others. And that was a quote from Jack Welch. So congratulations and welcome to the ranks supervision.
The event wrapped with officers receiving their new badges. For TV20, this is Alex Victerna.
Thanks, Alex. You can watch the full promotion ceremony airing right here on TV20 or on our TV20 Cleveland YouTube page. Just hit that subscribe button. Cleveland has had a long history with the Italian-American community, and there is no better time than the beginning of Italian Heritage Month to celebrate that history. Here's more with TV20 reporter Alex Victerna.
To kick off Italian Heritage Month, the City Hall Rotunda brought members of the Italian-American community together to celebrate their history with the City of Cleveland, starting off with a special proclamation on behalf of Mayor Justin Bibb.
Italian Heritage Month is a national recognition of the culture, heritage, and Italian Americans. The City of Cleveland will hold a celebration on October 3rd in recognition of Italian Heritage Month, and that is today. So on behalf of Mayor Bibb, I'd like to present this proclamation to you. Thank you.
Members of the Cleveland City Council were also in attendance, sharing their history and admiration for the City of Cleveland's Italian community.
But the purpose is to always make sure that the City of Cleveland recognizes and cherishes the Italian traditions of this community. So on behalf of all of us on Cleveland City Council, I'd like to say thank you and please enjoy this evening.
I think of all the Italians who helped put City Hall together, the craftsmen, the workers, the laborers, everybody. I saw the names over the years of people who just worked their tail off to build City Hall and to build the City of Cleveland. I'm very proud to represent North Shore Collinwood and Collinwood Village and the parish of Holy Redeemer, which has been a landmark of the Italian community in our community.
The highlight of the event was the recognition of honorees by the Italian-American Heritage Committee.
Each of you has been selected in part because of the devotion you have to your heritage. You sit here this evening because of the Italian-American upbringing each of you had, an upbringing that instilled in you a devotion to family, faith, and a strong work ethic. We congratulate each of you for your exceptional accomplishments and the pride that you have instilled in each of your families.
There were 4 honorees in total. For business, Biagio's Donut Shop and Pizzeria. For City of Cleveland employee, Michael LaMonica. For culture, James Lucchese. And finally, for individual, Stanley Lawrence. For TV20, this is Alex Picterna.
Thanks, Alex. You can make nominations now for next year's honoree celebration at CLEItalianamericans.com. The Greater Cleveland Urban Film Festival is a 9-day event that provides a forum for the work of diverse filmmakers to be viewed and discussed. In addition to its cinematic showcases, GCUF nurtures its attendees in a variety of disciplines, offering panel discussions, workshops, and symposiums. TV20's art and entertainment host, Cornell Calhoun III, attended the festival and has more with this story.
Greetings, Cleveland. I'm Cornell Calhoun III, TV20 Arts and Entertainment. I'm here at the Shaker Cinema in the vibrant suburb of Shaker Heights, here for the 3rd day of the Greater Cleveland Urban Film Festival. Let's go inside and get more of the 411. Opening night was hosted by the talented actress Lisa Ray McCoy, where numerous actors, actresses, filmmakers, and movie buffs mingled and celebrated Black film life and culture.
I didn't know that Cleveland had a film festival, and perhaps shame on me, but these are some of the reasons why we collaborate together and bring people like myself to the festival so that I can learn about it and I can tell you all about it. I am a Midwest girl from Chicago, so I feel right at home here in Cleveland.
Not only did Lisa Ray host this wonderful event, she also starred in a film called Single, Not Searching that was exclusively premiered at the GCUF. Michael Jabba, the writer and director of Single, Not Searching, explained his inspiration for this film.
My niece and nephew, they were born and raised in America and were originally from Ghana. So I wanted to make a film that they could relate to as well, showing that we're all the same. That's really where it came from.
The feature film of the night was Wormwood Falling, in which actor Mike Head was cast as the lead.
I'm like some nerdy computer guy that's got trapped up in this, I don't even know, like this, I can't even describe it, like suspicious, like
horror film.
Yeah, it's more of a horror film, but it's dealing with like stuff that happened like 100 years ago, constellations, zodiac signs, all that kind of stuff.
Wormwood Falling had a number of familiar faces in its cast. One of the most recognizable actors from Cleveland had to be the former Cuyahoga County executive, Peter Lawson Jones.
This is my first rodeo with the Greater Cleveland Urban Film Festival. I've been on the advisory committee and I come every year when they have the festival. But I happen to be here right now because I'm in a couple of movies, couple of films that'll be shown this evening. What I like about film is the ultimate end of it. You know, nothing really beats seeing yourself up on a large screen or knowing that you're on a TV show and maybe 1 million people are watching it. So that's a pretty exciting and fulfilling feeling.
From seasoned actors to young newcomers, GCUF continues to provide a platform for talented people in the film industry.
My short film Dreams, featuring Peter Lawson Jones, Denzel Washington, and Carl Walton II. It's a short film about a young man, jazz singer, pursuing his dreams of becoming a professional singer that is challenged by his father's ideal future for him to become living a more practical lifestyle and taking up his job at his office.
Thanks, Cornell. For more information on the Greater Cleveland Urban Film Festival, visit gcuff.org. Finally, the Cleveland City Hall Rotunda was home to the traveling photo gallery presented by the Lutheran Metropolitan Ministry titled Portraits of Strength. Here's TV20 reporter Alex Picterna with more.
The Lutheran Metropolitan Ministry, or LMM, runs the largest men's shelter in the state of Ohio, with a special focus on providing employment opportunities for those who have been previously homeless or incarcerated.
Lutheran Metropolitan Ministry has, from its foundation, always been about right relationships, advocacy in the community. And a big part of that is fair chance hiring. That is, giving a person who may have been through prison or formerly homeless an opportunity for employment.
Portraits of Strength highlights current employees of LMM who previously struggled with homelessness and/or incarceration, and coordinator of volunteers for LMM, Lydia Bailey, has been amazed at the progress she's seen them go through.
First, because it is on fair chance hiring, I intentionally chose those who were formerly homeless and/or incarcerated. And these are people who I have worked with at the shelter for 15 years, and I've been amazed by their stories. And this is a collection of 15 portraits of those who work at the men's shelter who were formerly incarcerated or homeless. And this remarkable work they are doing, which really goes to the full extent of service vocation.
Council President Blaine Griffin was in attendance for the exhibit, sharing his history and relationship with those who have gone through struggles in life.
And it took one of my friends who actually got in some trouble and had to do a significant period of time where he actually told me, you know, you shouldn't do some of these things. And he started to speak into my life. So while a lot of people talk about that teacher, they talk about that minister, they talk about that parent, it took a guy from the streets, a guy that really was going through some tough times to speak into my life. And ever since then, I tell everybody that I owe. And I owe every day to make sure that I service returning citizens in the city of Cleveland.
Preston Tyler, who currently works as a caseworker for LMM, whose photo and story is a part of the exhibit, shared his own history with the organization and the importance of continuing to give back.
One thing about it is this: the guys really appreciate, you know, when you go up and beyond the call of duty to help someone to getting them back into stable housing or stable living. It shows their self-gratitude. Building up their self-esteem, building up their worth for who they are as a person. You know, you see that smile coming back on their face. You see that resilience building them back up in them. So the work that we do is very important, very critical. You know, if I can make it, you know, the other person can make it. My whole philosophy in life is, now I've taught my kids, is when you make it, you reach back and you help someone else and you build that.
For TV20, this is Alex Picturna.
Thank you, Alex. The Portraits of Strength exhibit will be touring around Cleveland. For more information, you can call 216-649-7723. Well, TV20 is streaming live 24/7. Visit TV20cleveland.com to see our live feed and more. Stay connected with TV20 wherever you go by liking and following us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube page to watch our numerous programs. Coming up next, learn about what's going on with the Cleveland Metropolitan Schools with this week's CMSD 360. Thanks for watching TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. Be sure to stay tuned for more on TV20. We are Cleveland.
Hello, I'm Darielle Snipes with the CMSD News Bureau. Welcome to CMSD 360, a look at news happening around the district for the week of October 9th. Fall break begins this week for year-round students. They will return to the classroom on Monday, October 24th. This is Fire Prevention Week. This year's theme is Fire Won't Wait, Plan Your Escape. There are simple but important actions families can take now to keep themselves and those around them safe. Did you know you have less than 2 minutes to safely escape a home from the time the smoke alarm sounds? Families can plan an escape plan and make sure their smoke and carbon dioxide detectors are in working order. If you need a smoke detector, the Cleveland Division of Fire participates in the American Red Cross Operation Save a Life, which provides free smoke alarms, batteries, and installation. Elderly and low-income Cleveland residents qualify for this free program. Now, if you need a smoke alarm, call Operation Save a Life at 216-361-5535. It is also National School Lunch Week. This year's theme is Peace, Love, and School Lunch. The CMSD nutrition staff is planning to have some fun this week by decorating cafeterias, holding a costume contest for those who are dressed in their best groovy outfit, and more. On Tuesday, First Robotics competition team members will deliver 3 prosthetic limbs they built to children who've lost arms. One of the students receiving a prosthetic is a CMSD student. The other is a child from Ecuador who lost both arms in a bus accident. The event will take place at the Great Lakes Science Center at 10:30 a.m. The Board of Education will hold its monthly work session on Tuesday at Hannah Gibbons STEM School, located at 1401 Larchmont Road in Cleveland. The meeting will begin at 6:30 p.m. and it will be live streamed. On Wednesday, a sapling descendant from a Jesse Owens oak tree will be planted at the James F. Rhodes campus at 1 p.m. Owens received an English oak for each of the 4 gold medals he won at the 1936 Olympics in Germany and had one planted at Rhodes, where he trained. The tree at Rhodes was the last known survivor of the 4 oaks and has reached the end of its lifespan. A Holden Forest and Gardens team kept the lineage going by grafting shoots from the original tree to saplings. Another sapling was planted at the Rockefeller Park Lagoon in 2021. This event will be live streamed on Facebook starting at 1 p.m. Also on Wednesday, volunteers from the Cuyahoga Board of Developmental Disabilities will be at Bolton Pre-K through 8 school for a day of service. They will assist with organizing the community resource room and curriculum space. Parent-teacher conferences will take place on Wednesday for kindergarten through 8th grade and Thursday for high schoolers. This is a great time to see how your student is doing. On the day of the school's conferences, students will have no school. Caregivers should contact their child's school to set up a conference time. This Thursday is Ombuds Day. This year's theme is Resilience, Respect, Resolve. Our Ombuds office serves as an impartial resource for parents, caregivers, and the community to help resolve disputes or concerns that haven't been resolved at the school level. And we thank them for all they do for our district. Friday is a fall recess day, and students will not have school that day. Well, turning to sports, Senate League cross-country, golf, and volleyball championships will take place this week. Head to clevelandmetroschools.org/Senate League for more details. Now, you can also go to senatelive.com to see which games are being live streamed. Some reminders. October is National Principals Month, so please take time to show your appreciation for your school leaders and the significant role they play in our district's success. If you honor them on social media, please use the hashtag #ThankAPrincipal or celebrate CMSD. October is also Ohio College Application Month. This is a great time for seniors preparing to graduate to start the college admission process by submitting at least one college application. This is an initiative by the Ohio Board of Regents and the American College Application Campaign to help graduating seniors navigate the college admission process. A part of that process involves scholarships and other financial aid. Say Yes to Education applications and free application for federal student aid opened for seniors on October 1st. For more information, go to clevelandmetroschools.org/sayyes. Well, stay connected with what's going on in the district by downloading the CMSD app or following CMSD on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. Thanks for watching CMSD 360. Have a great and productive week.